We got a scrib. What a way to start this thing. And my demon scary face. Oh dear. Look at you. Wow. That's good luck on this stream. That's it. We're gonna be good. How you guys doing? Let's see who we got in chat. So we're gonna be starting off of the coast of this Daedric ruin, Laod, and try to uncover the mysteries that we were trying to hunt for. So let's see. We had none your business popped in super early. Mr. Anderson. Marstar, how's it going, man? And Nullybird. Rhinowiki. Scribs spend their lives looking for the underside of your boot. It's their natural habitat. No. Oh. No, it's not. No, we love them and we care for them as we care for other creatures of this world. Marstar, howdy. We love scribs. We love them. They are beautiful. Whoa. Check out my inventory. Rhinowiki said, "How are you, my fellow constant 400 plus pound carrying protagonist?" Well, look at me now. I am not 400 plus technically, but that was actually pretty scary accurate. Wow. We need to actually use our arrows. We need to start clearing those out. 'Cause that's the problem here. Oh, I've got all those scales. Yeah, welcome to Morrowind, where you really want to reach out and touch the wildlife with a flamethrower. Okay, there are some things. The amount of dregs that we found in here. Horrifying, I tell you. Artipoo, how you doing? Are you joking? Oh, flamethrower, yes. What is this? More ruins that have fallen under the sea. Ooh, a scallop. You've probably never been ended by a scrib. Level 1, try to practice hand-to-hand. First time I played, mistake. Yeah, they've definitely paralyzed me and almost killed me. I don't know if I've actually been... Did I get a death count from a scrib? Was that a thing that happened? If it was, I wouldn't be so... How many of these guys have I destroyed? And there's still more. Goodness. I cleared most of them out. I like, deleted the corpses. So the evidence isn't littered around everywhere. I was afraid it would affect things at a certain point with how many we had to destroy. Oh, Morrowind. I just imagine hundreds of scribs underfoot, dozens of cliff racers overhead. As you try to run away, you get paralyzed and then eaten by cliff racers. Oh, that's a pleasant thought. So here are the ruins that we are attempting to search. We've searched all the little, like, areas. But we were pointed to the statue. Are you done? Oh, look at that look at those little teeth. Oh, how beautiful. A dentist would love you. Ooh, another scallop. We're getting breath even though we could technically suffocate and get all our health back. What now, man? Gosh, these things multiply. This is not what I think it is it? Oh, that's a human. I thought with all these pieces around, I thought it was a statue of a dreg. Oh, look at this little face. Look at him. Oh, ruined shrine to Boethia. Oh, look at you. You're adorable. I guess that was from up there. It was supposed to be, at least. Just a minute. Let's just get some breath. Whoa. In Caldera, find the one who may shape the rock. Okay. The thing is, given where you are and whose shrine that is, you hurting yourself by breathing in all that water is thematically accurate. Well, you're welcome, Boethia. You are nothing but a bunch of broken rocks at this point. Well, I mean, talking broken rocks, which is already pretty cool, but you know. Must fill out this part of the map. It's beautiful. What do you want? Ah! Not you. Never you. Who else? Only a flamethrower worked underwater. Boy. Okay, smile. Smile. Show me your teeth. Beautiful. They're clean, but very crooked. Oh, that would be satisfying to pin the obscured map on your screen. Ooh, and then you could just watch it fill in. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Ashurna BB. Die, Jadroth. Oh, the beautiful song of the Cliff Racer. Yay. Good old Ashurna Beanie. Ashurna. Ashurna BB. Classic. Ooh, I hear Slimy and a Cliff Racer. Ah! Yeah, that flamethrower is starting to sound pretty good. Where are you? Where are you? It's fine. Just let it go. Let it go. It's all right. Just ignore it. Oh, it's rainy. What a mood. Hmm. Guild of the Mages. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wow, look at your robes. How do you say greedy friend? Greeted friend. Or whatever you said. You said something that sounded nice. One of the good things about Morrowind is there's no leveled quest rewards. If you know where something is, you can go fetch it as soon as you're able to for full effect. That is nice. I liked the idea of something leveling up with you, but the practical consequence of that means if you're very low level, it, well, you might end up nerfing like a really good item in the game, which is such a bummer. And you don't know it the first time you play. So you end up with a level 5 when it could have been a level 25, and you can't change it. It'd be cool if, like, enchanters or magical people could upgrade it based on kind of like when you have someone repair an item for you. If they could more or less repair it and improve its enchantment based on your level, and you could just pay someone to do that so it can track with you. But it is an extra thing to manage. So I tend to grab the Fists of Randagulf very early for 20 strength and agility. Ooh. Yeah. Rewards replay. Who is the one that rebuilds stone? I certainly haven't heard of one around here. You might ask Varric Germain, though. He's a trader here in town and buys and sells many different things. If anyone would know of a local sculptor, it would be him. I'm creeping. Creep. What a creep. Varric Germain. Okay. That's kind of like the armor rack for Knights of the Nine, yeah. You place the piece on it and it upgrades the piece closest to your level. And I think that's one of the things where you're like, it feels like they're almost aware of the issue. But I guess to do that for every single item would be crazy. I don't know. I mean, it's already built into the item what level it would be if you found it later. Oh, Wolf Queen books. Do I? I didn't mean to go in here. I assumed he'd be like in here or something. Are you Varric? Shank. Wait, what was Varric's last name? Wouldn't he have both names? Varric. Oh, Jermaine. Jermaine. So there's Shank, Irashian, Albanian, Sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait, you can go out here? Oh, yeah. This was our little intros. Wait. Oh, no, that's not right. It looks a lot like that spot, though. I'm thinking of something else. Literally called Varric Germain Trader. Wow. Well, they also avoided early power by setting minimum quest levels for quests. That way you don't just get Savior Side first thing. I guess that helps in the age of the wiki to try to limit certain things. Yeah, as opposed to actually saying you can't start this quest till level 5. I kind of, although that there is a level where that makes sense with the Daedra quest because they can literally just reject you, you weakling. But I do prefer the limitation of just skills. Like when your skill is here, you'll be able to access this, and when your skill is here, you'll be able to access that. It's a more practical restriction. Ooh, he likes me because I'm the Nerevarine. Okay, sir. I need to find a sculptor. A sculptor? Not going to find many around here. Art's not really a premium, or at a premium, you know? There's an orc in town who likes to carve up some stones, but I'm not about to buy his sculptures. He lives in Gorak Manor with a bunch of other orcs. Odd ones, to be sure. Oh, all right. All right. Wait a second. All right. I'm listening. Literally just where we were. Awesome. A lot of people don't like the skill requirements. I think the skill requirements to advance in ranks did get a bit excessive. But I found it fitting the way you don't have a barbarian archmage. That makes sense. I think to a certain limited degree, I do like them. Because they're like, we need you to be agile and sneaky, and you are not agile and sneaky. But I think like it was a little too heavy-handed for me, just because they do make it, possible to join multiple guilds. And I'm not used to that as a mechanic. So it felt like a lot. Friend. Wait, who's the one I spoke with? You? Citizen. Is it this chick that I just walked away from? He said Gorak Manor. What is all this? Oh, there is a rock and a book called Dawn and and a book nook. A little spot to read. Look at you, how quaint. Me? Well, I have done a few pieces. Mostly Gorak just throw them really far. You interested in buying a piece? I'm working on one now. For now, I call Untitled Rock. Very fitting. I wish for you to create the Shrine of This is a big request, don't you think? And it's underwater. I would have been more. It would have made more sense if it was like you were meeting with an Argonian or something. I wish for you to recreate the Shrine of Boethia. Me do big statue? Could be good. Gorak not throw that far at all. Tell you what, I make you statue. Need money though for material. Need 2,000 septims for everything. And need plans. How I supposed to make big statue? Just like old one, and not know what old one look like. Must be statue books somewhere tell me how to make shrine. Find me plans and gold, and I make your statue. Meantime, I find a good place to build it. A statue book. I don't know what it called. Book with statue picture in it. Description of shrine. That kind of stuff. Ask book guys. They got lots of books. One must have the right stuff. I think he'll probably prompt me to pay him once I have the book. Yeah, 2K is not bad. A bookseller. I guess we'll start off with the normal ones, and then maybe we'll see if it's in the next town. Well, it's not this guy. Oh. Oh, sturdy arch door. That's a nice door. And it's locked. This makes it more interesting. Guess we could just go back to Whoa, whoa, sir. 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 The guy who owns the best bookshop in Vivek probably can point you the right direction. Well, I guess that would make sense. Yeah, there's like no information here. Hi! Oh. Well, probably check the bookstore in Balmora first, and then we'll go to Vivek if there's nothing there. Because that's the first explicitly like I sell books. Very specific shop. Look at you guys. You are a gift to the world. Whoa! Gross. Hey, what are you doing? I feel as though I've just awakened from a dream. A terrible dream of the sixth house. Scary. Oh, wait a minute. Did I pass it? 8 plates. Wait. Bookshop. Eight plates. Lots of plates. Now there's a perfect opportunity for a scrib smash. The thing was blighted. You'd be doing it a favor. What? I could heal it. In my brain, that totally works. Wow, there's a lot of questions in here. Statue book. A statue book? Well, I don't believe I have anything that might contain the information you need. Perhaps you should check with someone who deals in rare books, like Jabasha in Vivek. He has many of the more hard-to-find volumes. And there you go, there's our connection. So the game does give us a logical pathway. Let us sleep. Brooklyn Arts, I am here. Brooklyn Arts is here. Oh, dear. Did I oh, ew. Oh, I dislike this very much. I need to travel to Quebec. Ah! Spider, why? Why spider? The Guild of the Fighters. Smith. Wait, is it the same Smith that was over there? "111. Didn't think you could top the 222 level, but you made me eat my words. See, you were wrong. I could do worse. I've finally been taking a break from Morrowind and playing Pokemon. Oh, interesting. How are you enjoying it? Is this a social game or is this a one-player game?" So let's see. Bota. Oh, yay. My inventory will be full, but in a good way. Oh, 500 out of 500. Yeah, let's do this. Please get rid of some of them. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Wow, the amount of repair hammers we're going through is insane. Skull Crusher. Kamanga, how's it going? That was beautiful. So satisfying. Higher luck helps with more successes per repair attempt. Man, oh, what a beautiful world where luck works. I like this. One player game. I'm playing the old Pokemon Ruby for the Game Boy Advanced, along with Fire, Red, and Leaf Green. Only 2 badges left to get out of the total of 8 on both games. I need to evolve some via trade. Interesting. The foreign quarter. It's here in the foreign quarter on the west end of the lower wasteworks. Is this upper? Upper wasteworks. Wait a minute. Okay. Lower wasteworks. On the west and apothecary, alchemist, Jabasha's rare books. Putting names on the scroll, I see. Wait a minute. Oh! Oh no, we've had it stall here like many times. The persecution of the Naruto. Tell me how I was persecuted. Okay, so we'll just... What? Oh, not you. Although lockpicks, good job. Where's the book, dude? Not you. Ooh. No, I don't. Statue book. Jabasha may have what you are looking for. There is a book called Boethia's Glory. If Jabasha has it in stock, it is yours for a reasonable price. Boethia, oh gosh, there's so many books. Boethia's Glory. Oh, he'll take it? Hmm. Ah. Okay, haggle a bit if... Oh, if it's not a merchant-like creeper, your mercantile skill will go up. I always haggle just a little. I could have haggled more, though. I hear there's a book about drag. That must be a very pleasant book. I'm sure it's very artistic. That sounds lovely. I still don't really know how to get to the mages area, where I don't know where it is. Ooh. Ooh, I forgot about this. Ebony broadsword? Nice. Ooh, Daedric? Nice. Foreign quarter, just use logic. I would not... foreign quarter, I always think of, like, the lower shops and stuff. I never think of it as the guilds. Yeah, I wouldn't have come up with that. But you're right, the other ones are great houses, technically. Well, anyways, I'll be lurking and falling asleep. I'm sleep after watching so much Star Trek. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that. Wow, this is beautiful. I don't remember this having so much color to it. The dragon. Whoa. Beautiful. She thought there was like a mages guild up there, but I don't know. I don't remember. Did you turn off audio? No, but you know what? Our audio directly from gameplay can be a little weird. So oh, my apologies. It's not. It looks like it was not. It does this where it like disconnects. No guilds in Ebonheart, but there are services. Pelagiad is... They have a Mages Guild, right? Alone in Dystopia, thanks for pointing that out. It's this weird thing where the audio will just disconnect. And I never know why. And it usually doesn't happen, but it'll just randomly happen. Like through our streaming app. It's just like, oh, it's not connected. Oh, Imperial Cult. Yeah, I wasn't stating it as a fact, just a vague thought or memory. I'm thinking of being able to divine intervention. That's what I'm thinking of. Ooh, more rain. What a mood. The Bitter Coast region. Look! You will never be able to convince me that that's not adorable. Okay. Yeah, I think I was just associating it. I'm like, there's some level of transportation here. Autumnalock.
Autumnalock is now following.
Welcome, Autumnalock. I hope you are doing well. Whoa, you're playing both of Bethesda's good games right now. Nice, nice. Scuttling bugs are adorable. Hey, to each their own. They are adorable. In the same way that some people call some spiders helpful. Ugh. I had to admit, some of them are kind of helpful. Well, Fallout New Vegas is Obsidian, but yeah. Close enough. Bethesda associated game. Autumnal or autumn work. Oh, autumnal. That, yeah, that makes more sense. Or autumn works. Autumn's a cool name. I like that. Monoligious. Hi. Hi, how are you doing? I'm trying not to run into things. I see you found a nice pair of boots. Oh, yes, I did. I got by with a little help from my friends.
Is there something you need?
Best boots ever. How are you doing, Mono? Back to Caldera. We're gonna give that book
Do you want something
up.
from me?
This chick just staring at us. Judging us. Okay, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Probably nothing. Hello. I hope you won't.
Okay, back to Creeper's place. To that guy that's in, like, way at the top. I never saw that guy before. Is that just dirt or more rocks? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Right up here. Here we go.
I greet you as a friend.
I greet you as a friend as well. In-game console. I mean, wait. I've not seen this game in native engine, totally unmodded, let alone on console, in a very long time. Hope you haven't ran into too many bugs without the console option. You know, it's actually been good. Occasionally it crashes, specifically in Vivek. When we go to the Great Cantons. You know, the game's like, this is way too much. But aside from that, like, it's not unplayable. I've played games that were unplayable. Dude! 3 blessings, Seta. I am doing fine. Thank you so much for the you cheered. For bits? Thank you so much. I remember, well, okay, so when I first started playing this game, you know, for those who don't know, this is my first time playing this game. This is my first character. And, people would say Seta, and I'm like, what does that mean? It always sounded positive and sweet, but I'm like, I haven't heard that. And then as I went through the game, I was like, ah, thank you, Seta, for everything. Okay, Sculptor. You got the stuff. That's fine. You got the stuff. You got me my book? Okay, I found a place. Nice and away from... I gotta go in the right voice, though. Nice and away from stuff. Take me a few weeks, though. Gotta get some assistant sculptors to help me out. Not easy to find, you know. Anyhow, it be done in not too long. I gonna build it at Cartag Point. Up on coast from there. Up north. You can't miss. It real big. Nice. I was spreading your love all over. Better than NY. Yeah, I got that a lot too, and I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, Musetta. Yes. People would hop in with all those things, and I'm like, I don't know what this is, but it's cool because I feel like I've entered a new world. 2,000 gold has been removed from your inventory. Boethia's glory has been removed from your inventory. Cartag Point, I tell you, it on coast, up north, great big rock, named after famous orc hero. He killed himself there. Wow. Very famous. Long way down from that rock. It's on the coast. So this is what you guys were referring to when you said there's something that needs to be, you need to get started because it's going to take some time. This makes so much sense now. And that's the magic of Morrowind. Yeah, it really is. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of quotable stuff in Oblivion and even in Skyrim, but man, Morrowind's got their own language.
Yes. Fight well.
Still working on the Elder Scrolls TTRPG conversion I put together. Finished adding all the food. Oh, dude. And recipes with pictures and such. Now adding the absurdly long ingredients list. Oh, for alchemy details? That's crazy. Did you finish the main quest in Tribunal then? We finished the main quest, but not Tribunal. We finished Bloodmoon, and we're gonna start Tribunal now? I was told that I needed to attempt to side. I just realized how much like bears. Are these shoulder pauldrons meant to look kind of like bears? Maybe not. Oh, did I'm backward? I was told not to wait too long to visit Soul Slime because it might get a little too easy, which, by that point, to be honest, it was not terribly difficult. Until, like, a random quest that was, like, way too, like, imbalanced for the rest of the island, but it was still pretty good. Let's see. Oh, Soul Slime was the second expansion. They're not, like, in chronological order, right? Yeah, Bloodmoon was the voted on first one, and it was good. I really enjoyed it. No, yeah, no, I know you meant oh, sorry. Yeah, in terms of release, but sometimes I wonder if they have, I don't think they usually do that. I don't know why I would even think that maybe they would. I don't think they usually have any chronology to any of the DLC, because that would be confusing. They're usually very disconnected. But sometimes I wonder, I'm like, I wonder if, like, what the, like, you would assume if there's, like, any lore, like, established canon order of things, you'd assume it would be in, like, release order. I don't know. But I know they don't affect each other. They're very separate. How? How is this area open? I find that frustrating. Tribunal does kind of assume you finish the main quest, but otherwise not that I recall. Okay, that makes sense. It was kind of nice going to Soul Slime, like, people finally are being nice to you because you're the Nerevarine, and then you go to Soul Slime and everyone's nice to you. Like, oh, this is a great change. People don't hate me for being an outlander.
Yes.
I mean, maybe they do, but they're not saying it as explicitly. Do I still have a mark up here? How wonderful another torrent. I literally saved the world. And you're calling me a tourist. I just can't win. Hello, Benjamin. I gotta go now. Hello and goodbye. Hey, beautiful. No pats? Oh, come on. You know what the people want. Come on. Ah. Loading. Load your death. Okay. Max Murphy. Got you down for the roll call. Wait a minute. Why can I not move? Oh. Hey, random person. Wait, what? You've already met my good friend, Hjormar. My name is Socia Stiana, the healer. How can I be of assistance? Huh. Alright, funny story that one is. The true story, at least, is that I took Hjormar on as a traveling companion for the protection, only for the road to Caldera. Along the way, he was getting entirely too friendly for his own good, to the point where I actually had to cast a sleep spell on him, just to teach him a lesson in manners. I stripped him and left him. Oh, this is the chick from the. Oh, what? And left him by the road. And to be sure he didn't come after me for the retribution, I took that cloud cleaver he's always fawning over as well. Oh, I don't think he's ready to get it back quite yet. I can still see the rage burning in those tiny Nord eyes of his. However, if he meets me in 3 days at the Mages Guild Hall in Caldera, I will return everything I have of his, but not a minute sooner, so tell him that that is Sosia's offer. Crap, where is that guy? You've heard my offer, and it will not change. Wait, what's the dude's name again? Dude, I can't believe we finally ran into this girl. Okay. Sosia. Oh man, and you were playing KOTOR 2 recently? Just the classics here, right? Oh yeah, playing the classics. So for me, Knights of the Old Republic is super nostalgic. Like, I've played it a million times. Not gonna claim to be the best at it. Knights of the Old Republic 2, I never, like, was as optimized in. I just enjoyed playing it, and I usually play, like, light side influence run. I've played dark side run-throughs for sure, but not as many times. So I'm trying dark side, but then for the Morrowind and New Vegas were the ones that I had never played. So people are like, "Are you joking? You haven't played this. What is wrong with you? Play them." And they're like, "Fair. I'm gonna play these." Sosia Christiana refuses to give back his property immediately. Wait. Hjormar. I don't remember where he is, and he has, like, what? 3 days, she said? Yeah, he made it sound like there was more going on than there was. Where is he? Okay. Obsidian makes such good games. Shout out to Pillars of Eternity. If you ever have the time. I've never played Pillars of Eternity. Sounds crazy epic, though. The Pillars of Eternity. It would probably hit harder if you played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 first. Actually, I haven't played those either. A lot of the games I played, I had played and replayed a million times, but I do not have the... I don't have the type of library that some people have.
Yes, what is it?
Where's Caldera? Oh, the Cliff Racer's beautiful song. It's a love letter to the Infinity Engine games. Who's that dude?
Yes.
Yes, yes, I got a note. You got my present? Go away. You ruined my hiding. Wait, what? What? That was too long ago. Oh! Here you are, sir. We
Get out
met
of
this
here
guy
before
like
you get
early game, and I never found that chick. I never looked for her, really. I just assumed we'd bump into her eventually. Wow, this guy's been sitting here for months. Wow. Oh, there it is. Well, I'll not be waiting another 3 days to have me bloody axe when it's in the hands of that witch. Are you going to help me, friend, or are you believing the lies spilling out of that witch's face? To be honest, I believe her. She can kill you.
Fool.
And you will die. I said I believe her and you're gonna kill me? Okay.
It'll be your blood.
Well, I guess that's how I get
Mine.
Cloud Cleaver. Wait, how did he get out from that spot? Oh, I guess she would have had to let him go because of the deal. Well, that was easy. He was not pleased in the least to hear that he could not have his items back immediately, and demanded that I choose a side, so I've chosen to side with Sosia. He could have just gone and gotten it. It wasn't that complicated. 3 days at Caldera Mages Guild, and we'll return everything. I mean, in that case... Wow. You found this guy on the way to the Boots of Blinding Speed. Oh, look, a naked war. That's right. He had a present. He gave you some dumb rock. A diamond. That's right. That's right. He's like, oh, this is just stupid rock. Here, you're an idiot for taking it. And it was like something really nice. Mages Guild in Caldera. Well, what do you know? Now we have another item we can't carry, but that's okay.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I didn't say I needed anything.
Hello.
Yes,
I
Outlander.
hope you won't take too much of my time.
Go ahead.
Man, everyone's so lonely. Every time you walk in somewhere, they're like, somebody talk to me. Thiery? I thought his name was Thievery. Who are you?
Ah, welcome. What is it, friend?
Oh, I thought that was crumpled up paper. Huh. Okay, well, we have to wait 3 days. Guess we'll do that.
What can I do for you, friend?
Yeah, I'd like to find a bed.
I
But this
see
is a
you.
guild with no
Hello.
beds.
Is there something
am I supposed to do with
can
this?
for you?
Have you thought of an enchantment for your helmet yet? Since you are struggling so much with carry weight, a variable boost to strength might not be terrible. That is not a bad idea. Wait. Wait, this is a bench you can't sit on? Are you joking? There's no way to wait here.
I see
Go
you.
ahead, Outlander.
Hello.
What do you need?
Okay, let's see. Is there an inn?
Well, what is this about?
Well, what is this about?
You want something, friend?
Why are you always in my face, sir? We have one available? Yay. Excuse me. That's not right. Where's my bed? Ooh, another fancy door. Sturdy arched door. Who are you? There's a price on her head. But I don't know how much. People don't take so kindly to being sold shoddy goods. Who? Oh, is this your room? And I'm just being rude. Seems a whoa! This is pretty up here. Which one's ours? I'm gonna assume this is the unlocked one. I sleep for another 24 hours. Will they kick me out? I just don't want them to do the "you slept in someone else's bed." Ooh, and if you've made the right friends, you'd have a comfy place to stay in town for free. 10 gold is basically free. Who is this friend? Well, that was nice. I prefer to sleep in the beds of strangers than taunt them about it. I got in trouble so many times and it freaked me out. Okay. Oh, she said Mage's Guild. She did. That's a good thing, though. There's a lot you haven't touched, so plenty of things to uncover. It is really cool.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Where is this chick? She's not here. I'm playing through Tamriel Rebuilt for my first time since the early days of dev. Talk about a lot of content. Ooh. That sounds cool. Maybe she's up here. What? What? Oh, look. I'm hiding. No one will see me. No one can see me. I'm perfectly hidden. And I'm totally not phasing through it. Maybe she won't show up.
Welcome. Please, don't be shy.
No, 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 please don't say that. Please don't be shy. She said Caldera, right?
Do you have something?
Well, so much for that. Wait, where's Cartag Point? Oh, that was right there. Hmm. Oh, there it is.
Go ahead. Winning personality.
Tamriel Rebuilt is a project, is a decades-long fan project to implement the other 5 districts of Morrowind. Woo! That is a lot. 5 districts of Morrowind? Man, if it wasn't big enough already. That's really cool. Yeah, it's very nice to get to travel to the mainland of Morrowind. That's really cool. And it's built within Morrowind, I'm assuming. I don't know why I thought Tamriel Rebuilt was... I didn't think it was Morrowind. I don't know what I thought it was. Just traveling along the coast. It's so beautiful. Yeah, same map, still Morrowind, but the whole mainland added instead of just the island of Vvardenfell. Just draws the mainland around the island of Vvardenfell. Whoa! It's confusingly named, especially because Project Tamriel, an affiliated project, is adding to the other provinces of Tamriel. Yeah, I think that's probably what I had thought it was or associated it with. Cool. Call tag point. Actually, that's this way. Wait. Oh, thank goodness, more cliff racers. Oh, I thought we were running out of them. Oh, thank goodness. Gotta keep it alive. A dreamer. All is silence. The road is straight without turning. In darkness. Now let there be an end to all things. Man, you drank the wrong smoothie. That is one thing that will probably keep me from playing New Oblivion that much. No mod support. Mods I've kept Morrowind renewed for 25 years now? Wait a minute, is it this? Ooh, pretty moons. Come on, come down to my level. I may or may not have keybound a macro to make open... I made to open the console, find all loaded cliff racers, and kill them all. Die. What you need now? Ooh, good place here. Lots of good rocks. Might stay here for a while. Not done yet. Soon though. You go away and let me work now. Can't work with people watching. Sometimes I don't even watch. Big rock, you know. Hunter, how's it going? Cliff racers. Hello. Yes, cliff racers. They are a fact of life. One we must choose to live with and endure and destroy whenever possible. What is going on? Okay. Oh dear. Wait a minute. It doesn't just say Guar, it says dead Guar. That's weird. Is that weird? Why does it say that? Why is it titled like that? Is this connected to something? So sad. Ever find it weird that you get racer plumes from cliff racers? But they don't appear to have feathers, aka plumes. In the pictures I've seen, like the detailed ones, or maybe they're just concept art, they always have feathers. But yeah, I chalked it up to the animation just not being that detailed. Remember the House Ruddering quest with the violent mud crabs? We were sent to sort... Oh. I don't know. There's a lot in this game. So, at this point, because we have the thing started. No. Julian Phelan's hut. Ring a bell? I don't know. At least they don't have Aukleg. That would be the worst. Oh dear. I don't know what that is. Okay. So now that that's started, is this the point that we, I guess, pursue Tribunal? Which, to be clear, I have no idea how to start that. I do have the Mass Effect games, but I don't remember them at all. Daedra quests on the mainland are better than most DLC content. I'd have to locate them. Oh, too far. Where would we find the Daedric Shrine? Ow. There's an Irreverent Shrine and we have to do a quest for for ourselves. I mean, if you haven't used Fork of Horripilation, have you really lived? Apparently not. There's one under Cy Dillon's Canton and Vivek. It's great. Huh, me and Mr. A on the same wavelength. We can head to Vivek. Let's do that, man. Apparently, I can't seem to stop using my hammer. Dragons and Lich. Oh, man. In Oblivion, at a certain point. Those Lich, I tell you. Come on. Ripolation. Oh, they're cliff racers in my lands. How dare they? Man, killing all the cliff racers at once, the spawn ones. Did that destroy the game? Now this is why you collect the candles and lanterns of various colors, so you can light your home with shimmering colors. Well, it's Morrowind, so flat colors. Yeah, I never understood that. I talked to the person about Balistra, and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't continue. Because I was pretty sure there were multiple buildings, weren't there? I don't know what you're supposed to do to continue Balistra. What are you guys talking about? Is it really that difficult? Did you play Dragon Age Origins? I have trouble with some complete quests. I have not played Dragon Age. I've heard some things, but I haven't played it. Okay, we need to decide if we're gonna do Bal Isra. I'm trying to remember where... Are we talking Aldrin? I thought for sure I talked to the chick and I didn't see any progression. I don't think we ever had any direction for like a continuation of what we already did, which confused me. You asked about how to build Bal Isra. We're talking about what you have to do. Wait, what? That doesn't... Wait, what? Who do you talk to start that part of it? If you enjoy Lord of the Rings, I think you would like Dragon Age Origins. It's a little bit like that. Because it was inspired by Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. So you guys are like not joking. These guys can't go out and like meet someone themselves? How do you... But what... Is there like a quest point? Like, I can't literally just grab people and pick them up. Venom Dren? Really? Whoa! Whoa! Did you hear that? Okay, we'll take our break now. It's a good time, and I will restart the game so that it doesn't totally crash on us. I'm like, not now, leave us alone. Okay, so you're not even joking. I don't recall you ever bringing this up. I did talk to her, though. I did go back and talk to her, and I don't recall there being anything that... And maybe I didn't recognize that that was the thing that continues it? I didn't remember finding anything that continued any building of the settlement. That's hilarious. Okay. Where I forgot where this chick is. She's in here, right? Trust me, if one day playing Dragon Age, I remember trying Origins or Dragon Age 2. Okay, I think she's in here somewhere. I don't remember
Is there something
all these places. It's been so long. Wait a minute, where is she? Where is she? Go back in your mind. Where is she? Okay, I think I might remember. The triple entrance. That would make sense now, wouldn't it? Yeah, Redoran. Is that what I went with? Well, that's easy. Okay, we will be right back after this short break.
I don't believe it.
I suppose there's no harm in talking. What can I do for you?
I don't believe it.
You have my attention, Outlander. I suppose there's no harm in talking. What can I do for you?
Alrighty. Time to continue our Redoran estate.
You have my attention, Outlander.
You have my attention, Outlander. Wait a minute. I don't remember where this chick is.
Hello.
You have my attention,
May I help you?
What's
Is
all
there something
this?
I can do for you?
Dawn and dusk. Where is this chick?
Hello, Outlander. May I help you?
What? You speak with Mercius at the local guild of fighters. They usually know a few good Redoran fighters out of work. Oh. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely... Morrowind is more dice roll based, which if you're used to action RPGs, would not be your first pick. I definitely felt that way, but I think after having played D&D, I'm like, oh, okay, I can appreciate this a little more. Prior to that, I probably would not have enjoyed this game as
Well met,
much.
Outlander.
Perseus,
What
Mercius! You here for orders? Or advancement, journeyman? I don't have much work for anyone under the rank of swordsman. These Redorans are honorable enough, and they keep things pretty quiet around here. If you ever need any advice or have any questions about the orders you get, come to... No. Elise is like, ooh, drugs, I'll take that. Yeah, I left it there because somebody, like, wouldn't trade with me because they were judging what was in my private backpack. I don't know how they even saw that, but they're like, I ain't trading with you, so I dropped it. And I never picked it up again. I was like, you know what, that's mine. That's mine. No shame. The whole rolling is what makes an RPG an RPG. Otherwise, it's just an adventure game. Yeah, that's where, for me, I have to be in the mood for one thing or the other. I either have to be in the mood to play an RPG or a mood to play something more akin to a shooter. And for me, sometimes I'm in the mood for more of, like, an Oblivion, Skyrim action, like, more shooter vibes. Like, sometimes that's just... I enjoy that. There's a smoothness to it, and just a different type of enjoyment I get from it. It's fast-paced. It's based on your actual aim. So it's a different type of skill base. But D&D is a different... It's more an on-paper strategic skill. Not a, like, in-the-moment. But yeah. Sometimes I'm in the mood for one thing or the other, but I definitely wouldn't put them in the same category. Oblivion, brain engagement, optional. But they're video games. That's the whole point of a video game. Video games are either made to be puzzles or they're made to be brainless. That's always how they've been. I think, with Oblivion, it's more story-driven. Like, you're kind of, it's almost, I think of it as like watching a movie. Like, I'm not trying to put effort into the movie I'm watching. Like, tell me a story, dude. But then, sometimes a game is more like a puzzle, and it's like, I want to play a puzzle. Don't be so easy. There's a few things I might tell a promising journeyman. Seek Idis, Fire Eye, and Balmora to get your feet wet. This isn't about me, this is about hiring guards. I know a few men who can garrison your stronghold. I can even recommend them to you for free. They're not getting paid. But first you'll have to get my friend, Freline Acquies, out of prison. What? She's being held in the prison under the Hlalu canton in Vivek. Find a way to get her out and report back to me. What? Hlalu canton. Okay, in Vivek. Oh, I don't want to go to Vivek. Please don't make me do it. Don't make me. I don't want to. Ah! Do you like CRPGs? I don't think so. Wait, CRPG. It's like another category of RPG. Haven't seen Nerdy play a CRPG. Computer role-playing game. I've never played... I don't think I've ever played a CRPG. Not that I would enjoy it. I might. I don't even know. Man, this guy's whole
Welcome.
face is very
Please,
intense.
Don't be shy. I'm listening.
Oh,
How
like
can I help
old
you?
Baldur's Gate. Huh? Pathfinder.
Do you want something from me?
Well met.
I would count Morrowind as a CRPG, but that's not what people usually mean. C stands for computer, and was originally just to distinguish from real RPGs, TTRPGs. CRPG is RPG with tactic, no, like anime version, different style like Baldur's Gate. But these days people generally mean party-based isometric camera, player agency heavy, etc. The original Fallout, classic CRPG. Ah, well, I mean, eventually then we will get to say that I've played it. Okay, so... Hlalu Canton and Vivek. Oh. Veteran.
Not now. There is someone watching me. I can tell.
All right, I'm listening.
Hlalu Treasury. Ministry of Truth. Ring of the Wind. Oh, you're one of those, the dudes.
What is this regarding, Breton?
Where is the prison?
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
Not now, Outlander. Head on. KOTOR is generally considered a CRPG for what it's worth. I mean, in that case, Ancestral Vaults. Hmm.
What is this regarding, Breton?
Hmm. No.
Let's not make
Excuse me,
this
sir.
official, Outlander. Move along.
Wasteworks, Underworks. Huh. Hmm. This does not make sense. What's this? Huh. Ooh. Feather shield. For 10 seconds? No, thank you. No! Ew.
You may speak.
Okay, so I guess you're supposed to go through the treasury, not the temple. Where is it? Okay, I think we're gonna find it. Now we gotta go and release someone from prison. Because that's the job we've been given.
Speak, traveler.
Your friend told you GTA is an RPG? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I've never thought of it as that as an RPG. Anyway, CRPGs just RPGs that try to be like TTRPGs, the original RPGs, but RPG mechanics have inspired games across all genres. I don't know, it seems like complaining you can't be a cop in cyberpunk games. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't call... I just... Because I haven't played the new... I've seen very little of GTA, but I would never think of that as a RPG. You just do quests that have, like, one conclusion, right? But, like, even if you defined RPGs by, like, not by role-based systems, but just by role-playing in the game, GTA is not a role-playing game. You play characters that are pre-made. And you could do a couple different things in it. But even if you're not... Even if your definition of RPG isn't only role-based games, but also just the ability to role-play your character, that's... You're not role-playing. You're not creating your role. You're being handed a character you have to play, right? Ooh, prison cells. Well, I guess that's where we're going. People broaden the term so much it loses meaning. Well, also some people never knew the meaning. Zelda is not an RPG. Do you make choices which shape the world? Not really. I didn't ever think of that as an RPG either. Is that... Do people call that an RPG? Narrative choice, player agency aren't technically real criteria for the genre, just common conventions. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Where is sent you? Can you help me? Oh, we're escaping. If you open the door, we can make a run for it, or if you find the key to these cells, I'll bide my time and sneak out when the ordinators aren't watching. All the guards use the same key for all the cells. I'm sure there's one somewhere nearby. If you played 70s TTRPGs, you're not role-playing the way we use it today. You're going into a dungeon to kill monsters and get loot. Pretty much, period. Wait, you can stay... Oh, here it is. Come on. We can do it. Ooh, Am I still hidden?
Submit to the three.
Am I not hidden?
Spirits and thy lords.
I can't tell. All comes down to simulating actions through statistics and dice rolls. Yeah, for me, I'm not... I don't think role-based RPG... Or, yeah, like D20-based RPGs are the only types of RPGs. But I can understand why people feel like series like the Elder Scrolls that started that way are moving away from it. Like, I think it's a fair point to make that... Not just... Well, any type of role-based. I know it's not all D20, but that was the... That was the original. Like, that they called it D20 based. Based, which includes other types of roles, not just D20. Yeah, language evolves. That's just part of it. Okay, so... I know I have invisibility something. I had the Khajiit ring. Let's try this. Am I not hidden? I don't remember the... Oh, I think it just... That symbol has to be active. That's it. I'm thinking of... Am I thinking of Fallout? Is that what's happening here? Did he notice? No. Pyrus the Burned. I wouldn't mind if more games brought back dice rolls based on skills and accuracy chance like old Fallout. I just have to know that that's what I'm getting into. Because I do like action RPGs primarily. Escape. These ornators are tough. I'll just give you the key, man. Yeah, this is it. I'll bide my time until the guards aren't watching. Then I'll make my escape. Tell Perseus to expect me in a few days. Yeah, it's for damage rolls, resist rolls. I think for me, and this is entirely a biased take, I'm not saying this is like reality. For me, dice rolls make sense in tabletop. To me, they don't make as much sense in video games because in a video game, you're moving, the character's moving, and you're physically seeing it, and you might fire an arrow and miss based on the environmental factors. You might fire an arrow and hit because you're just that good, or because something worked out in your favor. In a tabletop RPG, you're not physically acting those things out, so you're not going to see those misses and those hits and stuff. So to me, that always made more sense because you're not actually seeing those factors, so you have to simulate them in the form of dice rolls. So, you know, so there are still rolls that take place like critical chance and stuff like that in games that don't like do roll to hit, because the rolling to hit is the physical action of did you hit it or did you miss it. In a tabletop, you have to roll for that because you're not physically aiming at it and seeing if you hit this time or you don't hit this time. The only problem with that is if you're basing a game off of certain skills and attributes, and you have two people who have the same skills and attributes, but one person is just physically better at hitting the target, and one person isn't, then your gameplay and your successes and failures are not really based on your skills and attributes. They're based on that individual person's hand-eye coordination, and that doesn't, you know, you have to decide what kind of game it is. But that's where the RPG adventure game boundaries have gotten blurry at the end of the day. Who cares? Yeah, they're just games. You either like the game or you don't. And I think the thing that it is helpful for, these distinctions are helpful when communicating, like, if the companies making these games are actually listening to fans, then it does make sense in terms of trying to communicate clearly and accurately what we're hoping for. Like, it's like, if they are listening to people saying, hey, we really would like a more traditional RPG, and they don't know what we mean by that, it's good to be able to, like, articulate, hey, these games used to be based on this, and that's what a lot of people enjoyed. You can get out on your own. Okay, so I think we're just going back. We're just abandoning this person, they'll figure it out. Like, there's elements of D&D that, as a nerd, I really like. I like it, and I'm a little CD about it, and I have fun with it. But there's also elements that I dislike. Like, there's, like, some of it feels... But it just makes sense. It makes sense because you're not physically seeing it. So if you do, like, let's just talk about roll to hit. And, you know, whatever, damage. If I'm playing Skyrim and I'm going to the side like this and I get a really good hit, it's like, sweet, I got a really good hit. I nailed it. If I get a really good roll in D&D, then I imagine that that's the type of situation happening, is I just so happen to get like a good luck hit from a far distance on a moving target, and I'm like, yes. And in the same way, if I accidentally miss, if the character moves or dodges, and you compare that to tabletop, you get a bad roll, that's kind of how I imagine it. But it's the only way to simulate it. Roll to hit would be great, provided we had ways to simulate the blow glancing off. Oh, that'd be cool. Like, if you're gonna be... I think for me, if I'm physically moving around in the world, and I physically have to hit the target, then if I physically hit them, I should hit them. Because I don't have to roll to hit, I'm seeing myself hit it. But if I can't see my character, and my character is an imaginary thing on a board in front of me, then yeah, I have to know, did my character hit given the fight that's happening that I can't see. Like, that makes more sense to me in that context. The difference is based on your skill, not the character's skill. That's the real dividing line. Yeah. And that's where a lot of that stuff, like, I like stats in terms of your character is not good at using a hammer yet, so even if you can hit with the hammer physically in the game, doesn't mean you're going to do a ton of damage because you're not skilled at using that thing. It's like watching two people use a katana, and it looks like one's using way more force, and yet he can't cut through the bamboo. That's a skill thing. You know, yeah, you can hit it every time, but you don't have the skill to use it as effectively as someone who has experience does. The question becomes, how much and what parts do you want to have a mini game to approximate? Even in Morrowind, you have to line up your arrow. And no, that's true. You do have to get your arrow within a hitbox to even get the roll to hit. That's a good point. And then your skill with armor, your how well the armor is repaired and all that stuff. Things like that is what we miss with always hit systems. I think I wouldn't mind roll to hit if it was based off of, like, if the logic was based off of yeah, you did hit him, but the armor, like, bounced, like you said earlier, like, the armor bounces it off or something. There's some other justification, because when you're watching arrows go into the dude and you're like, oh, but you didn't hit, you're like, well, no, I did. This is really pulling me out of the game here. As opposed to the justification being, did you hit in a way that was actually effective to harm the character, I guess. I think the reality is we have too many video games nowadays, and we can nitpick every detail, and you can find some video game that satisfies every specific tiny little qualification, and it's just making us super particular. Because we could just ignore everything we don't like, and it's like, it's hard. Like, no game is gonna check every box. It can be like being a stormtrooper. See, that's something I can appreciate. I sometimes laugh because an arrow in Morrowind can go wide by 40 degrees. So I turn 40 degrees in the other direction, fire, and it lands true. Nice. I guess it breaks my immersion worse when two people hit someone with a hammer and one deals 5x more damage. Like, coincidentally? Like, are you talking about critical hits? Because again, like, if I'm imagining myself in a real scenario, like, imagine we're playing D&D, I'm a newbie character, because that's kind of my reality, and I'm playing with somebody who in the world is like this seasoned warrior who knows how to wield this hammer effectively, who's way stronger than me, and I swing a hammer at someone, I'm not gonna do as much damage as they will. Like, that's just logical. If I swing and I hit and I get the same damage as like a seasoned veteran warrior, I'm gonna feel like that's gonna feel a little non-immersive for me. I'm stuck in the same situation again. Okay, let's see. Do I really have to find... Do I have to? I don't want to find the Mages Guild of Vivek. Well, strength is a different stat. I'm talking about scaling based on skill level, i.e. Skyrim. I mean, it is a bit dramatic, isn't it? I'm in the wrong spot again. Although Skyrim doesn't have strength. Yeah, and that's interesting. Like, I get it. Like, archery makes sense being, you know, leveling up your skills. You think of some kid with a bow and arrow and then Legolas with a bow and arrow, and you're like, obviously his hits are going to be more, they're going to do more damage. Like, shoot at the neck or at the side of the shoulder, those are the vulnerable points. Like, obviously, and he's super accurate, so obviously his hits are going to be 5x damage. But yeah, Skyrim doesn't have any attributes, which is interesting. It's very hard to balance numbers that way. Yeah, I think as these games evolve, it's like... Oh boy, Hlalu. I don't want to be here. I hate Vivek so much. Is it over there? I dislike how inaccurate this map is, too. I think what makes RPG fun is to choose a side. I hate being forced to be the hero in the main story. Probably that's why I like more Fallout than Elder Scrolls. It can be evil in side quests, but doesn't end. And credit for being the hero after you complete the main story. Yeah, if the game is telling you, hey, you're playing this imprisoned character that's going to be the hero, then it's like, okay, if I signed up for that, I signed up for it. But if I'm playing a game that's telling me you can be whatever you want to be, including the leader of every faction, which makes no sense, and the hero of the world, and the murderer of the emperor, and you're like, what? Like, I get the be what you want to be thing, but, like, can we make it a little bit realistic? Is it in the Upper Wasteworks? I'm gonna guess it's in the Upper Wasteworks.
What do you want?
Not now,
Where is the Mages Guild here? Ugh. I dislike this greatly. Sugar Daddy Jimmy C. Good morning, nerdlings. I'm checking here. Smith. Oh, there it is. Guild of Mages.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Mages Guild supply chest. Yeah, I think at the end of the game, literally. At the end of the day, it's a video game. It's not real life. If you're willing to waste your time on a video game, it's gotta be something you like. If you don't like it, don't waste your money on it. As people should speak with their money, and if you're not into it and it's not your vibe, then don't play it. And then you gotta move on. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I know they're trying to come up with, because these games
may I help?
siphon so much of your life away from you. They're trying to make it so that you
Wealth
could be
beyond
everything and
measure,
do everything, no matter what character you choose, no matter what factions you choose, and I get it. Good for you. Like, I get wanting to do that, but at the end of the day, I'd rather you just, you make only a quarter of the game available to me because of the choices I made. And then there's replay value if I have any life to live after the game's over. Like, I personally prefer that, but some people don't, and that's cool. Okay, so we need to get back to Aldrin. I love the Bitter Coast. There's tons of places to explore. Oh, Mr. A pointed us to a very interesting place. It really surprised me, too. There's these Daedric ruins, and then I went underwater, and there was more Daedric ruins. I was like, alrighty, haven't seen that one yet. Wait, we're coming here because we gotta go to the Guild of the Fighters. Yeah. More casual players won't want to replay it, prefer doing everything on one character. I mean, to be honest, with Skyrim, I kind of preferred that too. But I think after playing enough of it, I was like, I actually did, I made like half a dozen characters. I'm like, they all ended up being the same, and I think at that point I was like, okay, I wish they were a little bit different. But there's other games I've played when it's not my obsession. I'm like, I just want to get as much as I can out of this game, because I'm not intending to play it again. But I would like to enjoy it and see what it has to offer. Like, yeah, a player can explore the Bitter Coast before engaging the main quest, and really end up in a great setup in terms of gear and magical artifacts. Well, you want to get everything done in one Skyrim run because the story doesn't really draw you in. I mean, part of the story did draw me in, which is why, and because it took so much time, I did want it to be... Like, I found many elements of the story, many moments in the story engaging, but I think it wasn't until the end of it that you're like, oh, it feels like it's missing something. Morrowind has its own stealth archer if you play it long enough. The Battle Mage. An RPG with interesting underwater locales to explore from Bethesda? Your orders or journeyman or something something something. Orvestran. You don't have to worry about Orvestran's influence anymore. Higher gods. Oh, you were able to get Freline Aquas out? I will take your word. I will take you word for it. I'll have a few of our better fighters sent over to your stronghold, Elise. Thank you. You are just like the sweetest. Wait a minute. I hate they didn't put Skyrim fighting in water? Why need Argonians if you can't... Wait, you can't fight in water? Oh, you don't even kill fish, do you? You click... You interact with them. You activate them. Oh, you can't fight in water? When you're swimming? I know you can... Can't you cast certain spells? Wait, what? Same with Fall 4, jump in water and you're pretty much safe. If you have Aqua Boy or Aqua Girl. Wait, what? I feel like that's a whole part of it, though. It's like the fear of the water. I mean, speaking of the Bitter Coast region, we destroyed over a dozen, like, dregs, slaughterfish, and the like. I mean, they would not stop. And that was like, I feel like that adds a lot to it. Galsagindu.
Impressive. These clothes
Ah, she
suit
should be a
you
Star Wars
well.
character. Oh, Perseus, Mercius, agree. So funny. Oh, Perseus Mercy has agreed to garrison your strongholds. Good, I will give the orders to begin the next phase of construction. Oh! So we were supposed to get guards. I clearly didn't see that. Yes, big, slow lumbering on land and water. They'd be much more nimble and dangerous. Can you imagine seeing that thing with all its weight diving toward you? Ah, the horror. That would be, good. I will give the orders to begin the next phase of construction. Okay, so we now have to wait. So we have multiple things that are being timed in the background. Lots of restore fatigue. Do they have you guys training nonstop?
What an
There's no training
unexpected
happening in here,
surprise.
sir.
Please go ahead, Outlander.
Alrighty. Ever seen a hippo up close, coming out of water? That's about as close as I've been to grabbing a pan. Doesn't make sense, Horkers. They're better at fighting in water, but instead they stay most of time in earth. On the soil. Yeah, you would think they'd be floating around a lot more. Drag wax is worth some money. Oh, I got a lot of that. I got too much. But fine, they can keep attacking me. You know what they were doing is they were attacking me from below. So I'd look around and not see anything. I would just like rotate the camera. I'm like, there's nothing there. Oh! He's trying to eat my toes. Now what? What y'all think horker meat tastes like? Don't people eat like the, or use the blubber from sea animals that are heavier? Like, what are they called? Well, like seals, but wasn't there another one? Seals and something else. I can imagine like that, like a walrus or a whale, sort of oily, chewy, but gamey. Ugh. No thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good without the horker bacon. Man. Yeah, hippos are scary. They're scary because they're big mouths, and horkers are scary because they're creepy little mouths. Where's my construction?
Impressive. These clothes suit you
These
well.
clothes suit you well. Thank you. I know I'm handsome and gorgeous and beautiful. Construction. Where's my construction? Give me a beautiful
What an
house.
unexpected surprise. Please go ahead.
What an unexpected surprise for me to be at my house. I mean, if they spend a lot of time in frozen water, they're going to have a lot of body fat for insulation. Yeah, it's like Theo. Ew. Wonder if it's good for frying. Okay. Oh, I am an archer. Oh. I'm the kind of fighter who hates getting hurt, so I ambush with my marksman weapons from a distance, then run like crazy when I can, and fight with long blades or spears when I must. I prefer spears because they're longer, and I keep farther from things trying to hurt me. If that sounds cowardly to you, you better stick with tin suits and fat axes. Well, it doesn't sound crazy if you're always winning. Sounds like a stealth archer to me.
What is this about?
Most fun game fighting in the ocean was AC Black Flag and Rogue. Pretty sad you also can't fight in water, only a boat. Wasn't it the first one that if you fell in water, you died immediately? That was weird. You lost synchronization with the Animus. I need to buckle down and get back to playing Black Flag. Struggled initially because it's my first AC game, and I'm not used to the UI or what you're supposed to do. Dude, I love the first one. Haven't bothered with the current titles. Mr. Anderson, Black Flag isn't real Assassin's Creed. Only the original is. I'm just teasing. I've actually heard amazing things about Black Flag. What threw me off is the whole, like, pirate thing. I'm like, no! It only takes place in, like, Jerusalem during the Crusades. And Acre. And all those other places. And Damascus. Nerdy, in all honesty, you don't go home very often. I have too many homes now. Also, I have to... I've got too much stuff and not enough home. Oh, wow. Ouch. I recommend more AC Brotherhood or Rogue. Interesting. I played the first one. I tried to play the second or third one. Got halfway through it. Just went back to the first one. Never bothered playing all the other ones. And they started producing them so fast, it almost felt like a joke. Like, I'm like, these all can't be legitimately good games, can they? Like, if they are, that's awesome. But, like, I couldn't afford to keep up with them. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think I have time. And I like playing the first one so much. Brotherhood or Rogue? Rogue just sounds cool. It would be like fishy pork. I just saw that. Ew. Okay, what are we doing? Oh my goodness. Invictus. Oh my gosh. That bottom man, you make the rock and roll go round. That's funny. I almost thought you were gonna go with Horker, but I don't know how that would have fit in as well. Rogue you play was a Templar assassin. Oh, come on. Okay, fine, I'd play that one. Sounds awesome. The whole pirate thing, I'm like, it's like that's not the mood I'm in when I play Assassin's Creed. It's a pirate mood. Now, if I were to go on a Pirates of the Caribbean binge and then be in the mood for Assassin's Creed right after that, because it's all about how I feel in the given moment. You know, it's all about the vibes. If I was really feeling Assassin's Creed after being on a... Hey! Whoa, you little guy! You doing all that? Good for you. If I was really in the mood for Assassin's Creed after Pirates, then I'd be like, okay. But it's like, my brain was like, why? I just like the way you can navigate the environment. The assassinations get so satisfying the faster you get at that game. Ooh. Okay, so like what? We're doing multiple things where we have to wait. Galsagindu. And I don't even know where these Daedric Shrine quests are. I don't think I've ever been in a pirate mood. You've never wanted to pillage and plunder? And drink up me hearty? Like, ever? So we've done Azura's quest. We're doing Boethiah's quest. Ooh, Malakath. Where's Ashur-dir-Rapal? We've been to the Malakath Shrine. Does it have a quest? What? Nope, I've never not been in. Oh, I've never not been in a pirate. I got you. You've like never been. Oh no, you're always in a pirate mood. Pirate game is pretty rare to like him. Most I like was Pirates of the Caribbean, AC Black Flag, Pirate and Trades. Okay, you know what I'm weirded out by? And maybe this is just too old of me. Maybe I'm just getting too old. But I'm like, it weirds me out that pirates are made kid-friendly. And they're like, I'm like, it's an odd thing. Like, one day in the future, in like a couple 100 years, are kids gonna be having parties where they pretend to be, like, Hollywood producers and CEOs? Like, I mean, these are like terrible things. And we're like, here, dress up as one of these guys who pillaged and burned and all sorts of other things that we can't say to you because you're a little child and you don't know what it means. It's just such a... I always felt like that was weird to me, personally. But then again, I guess Pirates of the Caribbean kind of, like, romanticizes it to a certain degree. I've heard speculation that there will be piracy or ship combat into ES6. I have heard that, yeah. I played Sid Meier's Pirates for far too many hours. Ooh, I don't know that one. And again, I'm not the one always in a pirate mood. Okay, so we need to go to Ashurnapal. Ashalamawia. Nices. These places, man. Cold Cave, Arandus. Andraseth. Namok. Ashurnabibi. Wasn't it North, though? The reason we whitewashed them were the stories we told. Unless the next generation makes up white knight stories about CEOs and profit margins, I wouldn't worry about the same thing. But, like, if you think about it, they doing the... I don't know. But who decided that the stories would be so whitewashed? Like, who... Somebody started that. Here, let me tell you about the people who murdered your grandparents. Here, let me tell you about the fun, free, adventurous people who destroyed my great-great-great-great-grandparent. Like, I just, like, where did that start? It just feels very odd. Like, let's not romanticize this. I was in a, yeah, I found that extremely uncomfortable. Okay, let's see. I don't know where this place is at all. Fighting the Royal Navy to be less desired than sitting in a room staring at a screen. Yeah, why does it always have to be the bad guys? We're so bored and, like, aimless as a society that the only thing we could think to do is be criminals. Like, that's sad. Okay, where's Malakath? Where are you, sir? I've been here before. I know I've been here before. Whoa. Oh, come on. I was so close to the right place. Oh, it's not marked on the map? Really? Really? It's not marked on the map? I can never get the logic of what's marked on the map and what isn't. Okay, this is gonna take a minute, but we're gonna get there. Right, Marstar, that's what I mean. Like, I mean, if we were to go back in time and say, this is what people dress their 4-year-olds in, and they think it's adorable. These are the fantasy games they're playing. It'd be horrifying. But I feel like in the future it'd be the same thing as, like, whatever we're afraid of now. Whatever scares us now. And it's like, oh, in the future, all the little toddlers who could barely toddle are dressed up. Like, this is what parents think is cute, and they're spending their money on. Oh, it's gonna curve us this way. Can we cut through here? Magon. This is a cool little town. I like this town. Ah! No! We can't go through the mountain here. Can we use our dirty pants to get over? Malaka's shrine is up in Sheogorad. It's like way north on the island. We can fly, we can fly, we can fly. Before the internet, we romanticized many professions that were misinterpreted in many cases. But definitely had baggage since this was pre-Victorian eras. We did such things for the most part. I wonder if it also comes from stories that are like the idea of the good and moral thief and the good and moral pirate and the good and moral, like you want to take all the good and adventure and excitement out of something that's not good, but then create a story about a character that's just like morally perfect somehow. The Mary Sue of criminals, you might say. And then maybe it just turned into a romanticization of the whole thing in its entirety? I don't know. I know it took a long time to get there. It had enough time to do that. I just think it's crazy. Nah, who wants to be a good and moral pirate? Yeah. Who wants to be a pirate at all? It's like a horrible way to live life. Oh, look! Wait, no, we need to do this is the right thing to do. We must fly. Yeah, maybe it's the idea of wanting to look at like those types of stories, meaning, or like the idea of wanting to imagine yourself as a good person who isn't bound by the rules that make someone good. I don't know. Why is there still a little square? There's a little square! There shouldn't be a little square. Did I clear it out? Is it clear? Oh, I feel so much better. Who are you?
You die!
You were in combat? Really? I never would have guessed. Beer, stupid, beer, stewby, stirrable. Welcome. Hi. Ow! Gee whiz, what was that? I know that was in the script because the script could never. My scribby, we need to protect the scrib. Your soul is mine. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Jimmy Invictus. Like, there's like a very small aspect. Not about the disease, not about the assaults, not about the murders and the mistreatment. You know, yeah, let's not think about that. Just let's think about like, oh, I get a little bit of freedom. But I can't imagine living life in that era either. So I can't blame anyone. It's just so sad. Like, that's the extent of what humans had to dream about. Yeah, it's just so sad. It's like the disintegration of the world. I don't know. And now we put our toddlers in eye patches. Pretend that somebody stabbed your eye out, child. It's fun and cute and adorable. I don't know, it's funny. I think it's funny. I just think it's a stretch. I feel like that's the same situation we're in now, though, right? Is that people get so caught up and feel meaningless that they have to, like, cause problems to feel like they're doing something at all. To feel like they have any agency or autonomy. They have to cause issues. And then we had the, we came up with prank influencers. It's like, to me, yeah, I don't know. Guessing Nerdy never wanted to be a highwayman. Ah, I tried, but I didn't get accepted for the gig. It's a bummer. I'm deeply broken over it. Come on, come at me. Die, creatures, die. Loneliness, sadness, and boredom are just part of the human condition. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Yeah, people feel like they have to fix it, and then they fix it in all the wrong ways. And then it just makes people drive each other nuts! Got that from my mindfulness practice. Yeah, at a certain point you have to realize that something, like people, I don't know. You have to learn that some things are not inherently things that you have to immediately destroy and run away from. Like, you'll be fine. It's okay. Believe it or not, hormones are a thing. And they change and fluctuate. You'll be okay. Wait, wait a second! Was this undiscovered the whole time? Okay, is it just me? I feel a little crazy. I feel like every once in a while, a place is undiscovered that I was pretty sure I discovered. Like, areas, like, the more I discover one part of the map, the more another part of the map becomes undiscovered. Am I crazy? Am I making this up? Am I developing my own conspiracy? Boredom is actually a good thing that engages us in healthy ways. Always being distracted by brain rot is much worse. You know what I told someone? This, like, mini-human told me, they're like, I'm bored. And I was like, good, now your mind has access to its imagination. Now you can actually do stuff. When you're not bored, you're blocked from doing a lot of stuff. And they were, like, really puzzled. They're like, no, I think being bored is just bad. And I'm like, no, you'd be surprised. Especially when you meet, like, a creative little dude and you're like, you like creating things or writing or drawing. Like, let yourself be bored, you're gonna get access to all that cool stuff. But if you don't let yourself be bored, you're not gonna, your brain's not gonna have the energy or the space to, like, create the way you want to. That's a cool thing. I told my nephew, just look at it. And see it pass. Wait. Okay, we need to find things. Boredom, oh! Look at, that's hilarious. Look at boredom and see it pass. If you give yourself a moment to be bored, all of a sudden your brain travels on all these weird places. It's like, oh, your brain just needed a minute to think without being interrupted. It's like having a conversation and getting interrupted every 2 seconds. That's like your brain when it's not bored. Once it's bored, it's like, oh, I'm not being interrupted. I think I'm gonna start processing things now. Nerdy, you're drifting into tin hat territory. Wait. Is it because am I being too anti-brain rot? I'm just joking, guys. Dopamine is all that matters. I'm joking. You think I don't doom scroll? I cannot pretend. I think I realized that because even, like, trying to pursue making videos again, I was like, oh, when I'm not bored, I cannot... I'm, like, so tired all the time. I'm like, if I don't let myself be bored, my brain does not have the capacity to be entertained and create at the same time. How dare you think for yourself? Am I doing that? A woman thinking? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I was thinking of Gaston. Reading and thinking. Ugh. He can't have a woman who does that more than him. The outrage! Humans are not meant to think for themselves. Wait, where is this place? Isn't there supposed to be a big Daedric-y place that's big and scary and imposing and obvious? Sargon. That sounds interesting, but it's not what we're looking for. Oh, sunrise! My favorite thing in the whole wide world. Forget thinking for myself, I just need to be rewarded and stuff. Oh, the dopamine. Women think a lot more than men. It's the reason they end up being eaten by their thoughts more. I will say that is the funny thing about being a female married to an overthinker. You're like, aren't I supposed to do that? I think everything's fine. Everything's not fine? Are you sure everything's not fine? Because I think everything's just fine. Being a person that's like can be very empathic but also like does not overthink things and is usually pretty glass half full thinking, it's pretty funny. Feels like a contradiction sometimes, but it actually balances very well. You don't blind yourself to things, but you also don't freak out over things. It's kind of a nice balance. I like it. Bandit? Highwayman? What person only kills... Oh, what calls person only kills caravans in medieval games? Wakazashi. Ooh, those are so expensive. I always forget how much those are worth. I just watched it destroy my mom. Oh, I'm so sorry. From the inside for her last few years. Yeah, I've seen it. It's interesting. Yeah, when you're less of an overthinker, which is more me, because I've learned not to be, you can be a really good support to somebody who is an overthinker, but it can be very difficult. And it requires you in a state of being the type of person who doesn't take on too much like burden. It requires you to take on burden that you're like don't feel is necessary because you're trying to do it for the other person and say, hey, like everything's okay. Wait a minute, you look so many... Why are you friend-shaped? You look so much like all of my friends. You're not a creeper friend, are you? You are not. He's got a shirt that looks like my Marin shirt that gives me health. Clearly, his didn't give him any health. Ooh! Die with honor, coward. Come over here. Come over here. Let me destroy you. I was surprised to find out women can't believe men can sit and think about absolutely nothing. Not all men, apparently, I will tell you. Like I said, if you're a female who finds a man who overthinks more than you do, it is very confusing. It's more confusing than the concept that men can think of nothing. But I think it's the same thing with anyone who's a bit ADHD, at least within that stereotype. The idea that you can sit and your brain can think of nothing is like... incomprehensible. Like, it's like, there was a video, it was like, so wait, do you think of the word nothing? Do you think of a blank white page? Do you think of a staticky TV? Like, what are you processing? Like, I'm processing literally nothing. But how? You're still conscious. Your brain is still alive. You're not dead. How are you processing anything? Wait, should I soul trap you? Can I soul trap you? Is that possible with Azura's Star? Are black soul gems a thing? Do you need them in this game? Can Azura's Star hold? I mean, if I could hold the soul of a god, can I not hold the soul of a rude person here? The spell did not get a target. See, this person doesn't count as a target. There's a reason Buddha wasn't a lady. The Buddha is not a lady or a man. That's funny. Also, like, the creation of some entities being female or male just has to do with the social, like, the society at the time, not really, you know, wouldn't have any more legitimacy than someone saying, hey, I made a new god and it's female, and you'd be like, what? What is the difference between a bandit and a raider? By the way, that previous definition made sense. Between bandit and a raider, I was like, that sounds right. It's awakening. Vivek is technically a creature. Yeah, and Almalexia was technically my wife who betrayed me. So I'm deeply hurt.
Beast Twebby is now following.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow. We are honored to welcome you into our order. But if you want to correct me on how I am pronouncing your name, let me know. Yell at me. Okay, let's see. Huh. A wooden chest. And gold? No, I just want the gold. Just give me the gold, man. These little stacks of gold are so quaint. See, that is the only complaint I have for Bethesda. Give us little stacks of gold. They're cute. Beer Stubby? It's just fine if you don't mind. That's like when a girl says, I don't want you to fix the thing, just listens to the concern, but then never gives context, then when that doesn't apply and leaves you shrugging. That's so funny. I've had the same thing with Mr. Nerdy, though. He'll tell me about things, and I'm like, sometimes I have really great advice that he's like, oh, that's actually really helpful. And other times he's like, I just want you to listen to me. And it's like, I think that happens on both ends, and when you see it, when you see the roles reversed, then you're like, oh, I can sympathize with where you're coming from. But sometimes you have to preface it, though. You can't be like, why won't you give me advice? Or why won't you just listen? You can't, you have to give context. You have to be like, hey, listen, I already know what the right choice is, but I'm just struggling with this situation. Can you just let me rant for a minute? Or you have to introduce the conversation as, hey, I actually do need some advice. These are the, I'm not an idiot. Like, I know what the options are here, but like, can you help me determine what's the best option? You have to communicate first. If you're ranting and you're not giving a person a context for your rant, then, like, that's not fair to the person for presuming you either want help or not. Eternus Noctis. Hi, everyone. Not much time to stick around today, but how to at least like the stream. Aw, thank you. As a tech who fixes stuff all the time, it's baffling since fixing things is kind of our love language. Oh, see, that's a good thing to communicate, too. Mr. Nerdy and I have had those moments, like, where we want advice, or both of us are like, we don't want advice, I just need someone to hear me out because this I feel so unheard. And then it's like, to be able to understand that a person's not trying to fix it because they think you're stupid. They're trying to fix it because they love you. And they're like, oh, it's not that I didn't think you knew, it's just that I'm trying to be helpful. I don't want you to go through this anymore. And then it's like, just, I don't know. It took us long enough to learn that, like, we thought we were the most genius communicators. We're like, yeah, we're just amazing at communicating. And it just, what that came down to is we just both talk too much. Remy Welsh? Wait a minute. Context. You're not on the Discord, are you? Because there's an Aternus on the Discord. But welcome, Remy Welsh. I shall write you in. I'll put it in parentheses. Would you live in a Daedric shrine? What would the nightmares be like in a Daedric shrine? Achenes. Noctis. Nice. Wait, Alone in Dystopia, did I get you down? Yeah, I did. Okay, just making sure. It's Clippy, like mine. Talk about the man who fixes everything. Clippy. Ooh. It's going pretty good. I move into a new townhouse on the 1st. I bought an old Jaguar that I'm going to restore. It's been an interesting week. Dude. Congrats. That sounds cool. Oh, excuse me, sir. Who are you? No one interesting, I hope. I need to start using my arrows. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then I don't. I'm Achenis from the Discord, but my YouTube is still just my email address until a couple days ago. Ah, nice! Sometimes I wasn't sure which... I know we had the introduce ourselves page, which helped a lot with, like, our... If we had, like, different names on different things. I'm confused. It took me until I was 30 to realize women don't want you to fix it, they just want validation. I don't always... I would say, at least for me, and I'm not all women, I don't always want validation so much as... Oh! Is there supposed to be a way down here? Or are we just supposed to fall? I know, there's levitation in this game, so that does change the dynamic a little bit. It's almost like just wanting to know that you're not alone in a situation. Like, that you're not the only person who's seeing what you're seeing. Especially if you have people that are not on your side in something, and you're like, I just need to communicate it. But there's plenty of times where it's like, hey, did you consider this, though? And it's like, fair point. Like, you're not trying to fix it so much as just like, hey, don't forget there's this other perspective, but also, like, I got you. Dame Succubus, how's it going? Hello, hope everyone is having a good day. We are finding secret things on the mainland, or on Vvardenfell that we hadn't found before, and I would say that makes it a pretty good game. Generalizations are general. I don't know, lots of guys want validation and lots of women want active results. I've dated my share of both. I would say that's more of what I see with a guy wants to be like, I'm the man, like I got this. That would be a generalization. They're not usually looking for advice. At least not from a woman. Or a guy that they think they're above. Like, it's usually like, it has to be like a guy that they look up to where they'll accept advice. But that's not all guys, again. Like, Mr. Nerdy is not like that. I think when we were younger, he and I were more like that. Like, but we grew out of it. But like, a lot of times, like, by the time either of us are sharing situations with each other, we've already processed it and thought it through. It's not like, hey, this is a new situation, I don't know what to do. Because if it is, we'll say that. But usually by the time we get to each other to share something, we've already thought it through. We already know what the answers are. It's just, just because you know the answer, just because you know how to deal with it, doesn't mean it's fun to deal with. And doesn't mean you want to feel like you're going through it alone. Alpha bros are luckily less common than the internet suggests. Mr. Nerdy is like the most like manly, like calm, chill dude, but he's like he is like the more like truly manly guy where he doesn't need to like he doesn't need to compensate. And so for me, it's so funny. I've shared with him some of like the Alpha Bro stuff, and he's like, that can't be real. He's like they're trying way too hard. But it's funny because he's not drowning in brain rot, so he doesn't see all the stuff like I see. But on both sides, I'll tell him like, I chuckle at those guys. Gotta grind to be the most alpha whoever. Yeah, at a certain whoever. Did you say alfalfa? Gotta be the most alpha whoever alfalfa. That's hilarious. It's guys and it's obviously on both sides though. Like people on social media nowadays, men, women, like who are like, I want to be this thing, but I'm not. So I'm just gonna super compensate. And you're like, chill out, relax, babes. Relax, you're okay. Do you think he'd be mad if we stole his stuff? Are we supposed to take the mace and then he confronts us and says, you have to do this? Or do we have to do a quest and then he says, you can have my mace? It's probably too heavy for us to carry anyway. Let's be honest. I mean, have you seen my inventory? Ah! What was that? What was that? When I say alpha bros, I'm taking the guys who are compensating as their entire personality. Yeah. It's like if you have to call yourself that, you know you're not that. And you're just trying to feel like you are and convince other people that you are, and it's sad.
Summoned me.
You have summoned me?
You are all the same. But
Oh.
perhaps you can be of use to me. I have in my possession the helm of Orion Bearclaw, the Dark Elven hero. His deeds are numerous, but he was a false hero.
Hey, that's our emote! The Helm of Orin is our emote.
Time this legend was put to rest. Find the last of his bloodline, kill him, and I will grant you
Woohoo!
the helm. Look for him in the city where the man god lives.
Dude! That's our emote! That's like our PogChomp emote. I'm so excited! Wait, let me make sure it's recording for a long time from now. Yes, it is. We're doing great. I am so excited. This is like one of our first emotes. I've had a bunch of people try to jump in with solutions to my problems. Usually it takes a while to explain. I already considered all those options and that they don't actually know the full situation. Yeah, that's what's funny is when you that's what I'm saying about communication. You have to tell someone, listen, I've thought about this in serious depth. Because what'll happen is if I don't say that first and I say, I have this issue and it's really frustrating. And I don't say, hey, I already know all the options. I know the right thing to do. This is my plan on what to do. It's just, I'm just trying to communicate, hey, this is really frustrating. And I just want you to know this is where I'm at right now. If I don't say that, then what the person will do in response is they'll give you the most the most obvious shallow response. Not because they're shallow. I'm trying to think of a better word than shallow because it's not a good word. They'll give you like the most obvious solution and you're like, oh yeah, I'm way past that. Like that isn't the like we're miles past that. Like you're at the very beginning of this. I'm at the end of it. So it's like you just have to communicate that that's what the situation is. Like, hey, I just want somebody to talk to about this, whether it's a friend or a spouse. Like, hey, I already know what I should do and this is what I should do, but it's just really hard. And then the person, like Mr. Nerdy, it helps when they're handsome. Then they can come alongside you and be like, hey man, I'm sorry you feel that way. And what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Or because you shared with them, they have every right to say, hey, maybe there's another option to your conclusion. And hey, like, I'm with you. I'm so sorry that's you're dealing with that. It's like, that's helpful. And I've had Mr. Nerdy do the same thing. Or sometimes he'll say, I don't understand what this person's trying to say. And then it's like, oh, if you're inviting another opinion, then I can give you another opinion. But it's hard to measure that. I do that all the time where I try to fix the problem and he's like, no, I'm just trying to tell you what happened. I'm an adult. I know the problem. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, so he spoke to me of a helm of great power that we use as an emote. Once belonging to the elven hero Orin Bearclaw. But he was no hero. They were actually performed by the Urk. The Urked Orc, Karag Grokar. If I can find the last of the Orin family bloodline and Kill him, I will be rewarded. What did his poor grandchild do? I really don't understand men and women in this world. Why we need approval of others in social media or girlfriend or boyfriend about their life. Or just nod yes, dear. Well, it's the same thing with friends, though. You go to a friend and the friend's like, here, let me help you. And it's like, no. I was just trying to, like, connect with someone on this problem. Or, like, a friend asks you for advice. Or a friend's not asking you for advice. They're just trying to share something with you. I've had to learn to get better at that, at not presuming that the person wants advice when they don't. You gotta get likes for it. Yeah. I don't do the social media thing really anymore. Not really much. Because then it became... Now, Mr. Nerdy and I do not take enough pictures together, and that's sad for me because my memory is terrible, and I want to have memories that I actually remember with him. But sometimes it became like a thing of like, hey, this is a sweet picture of us where we look ridiculous and exhausted. But it's like, but we have to take it again to put on social media. It's like, no, that just ruins the moment. Like, no, just let it be this, like, frazzled, like, hey, we're just happy we're hanging out picture. It's not a big deal. Ooh! Hey, a 22 can be just fine in situations. It's all bolt action, competition rifle, nothing fancy. Ooh, classic. I love those. I've gotten to use a bolt action, and oof. That's got a unique feeling. That always captured my imagination more as a kid, was the bolt action, because that's what snipers used. So cool. That's why I've got a pen that's a bolt pen, because I'm like, it makes me feel super cool. Okay, wait. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Ew, you're blighted. What'll happen if we use the heal blight spell? How much you wanna bet it's gonna do something? Although my attributes are fine, that's good. That's a good thing to see. Where is heal blight? Fenric? Who is Fenric? Wait, where are these people? If I can find the last of the Orin family bloodline. If I can find him. Where would I even look? Guess I just got to start asking people. There's no direction for this. Where do I start? Is this a city or is this a nothing? Is this a camp with people that I could talk to, or is this nothing? Varmint rifle? Mr. A, how would you feel if someone did that to you? So long as you were past the point of being alive. Varmint rifle. The zombies disagree. I was dead, I wouldn't feel. That's a nice thought. But those who were alive, you never know who knows about it. Might not be the greatest way to respect someone's memory. Must clear out map. I can't resist the impulse. It must be cleared. It must be perfect. If it's not perfect, then it's worthless. The map doesn't work if it's not perfect. Wait, the map thinks I'm more south than I am, so I might have to go this way, then this way. Oh, gross. Okay, wait. Oh! We almost got it. It's gonna be cleared out. Omalen. Ancestral tomb. Jimmy started it. What? Okay, see? See? It's not clearing it. It's not clearing it. This... I am frustrated. Dark humor is my light. Okay, this is... Are you joking? We were right there. We were right there. Why? Oh boy, I feel like there's other places that am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. Okay, let's see. Dame Succubus, yeah, I'm usually like, do this and that. Because I want you to feel better, but it isn't actually please be better so I don't have to bother you bother with your sadness or problems. I will admit, I think if you have seen somebody go through the same thing over and over again and you know it's, or you think it's a them problem, and you're like, can you just please do this and you'll be fine. But sometimes it's not that simple. Well, this sounds terrible. Okay. Okay. Whoa, what is this? It's a place we've seen already, I think. Ooh, eerie. Very Fallout vibey. Also, we need to find this dude. How are we gonna find this guy? It's a sign. It's an arrow pointing that way. It's totally a sign that has everything to do with this one quest we coincidentally just got. No, that doesn't work. Okay, okay. Somebody give me some direction. Do we need to just go to a main city? Magic. Uncivil intervention. Where does that take us? I must find the Orin man. Oh, he's a guard. No way. Most wondrous are the tales of Orin Bearclaw, slayer of beasts and protector of man and mare. I believe he still has relatives living in Vivek. Oh, if only I could meet them. Oh, well, there you go. We just got our direction.
Well, hello there.
Master was right to discipline us. We are foolish.
Do you want something from me? How does the day greet you?
How does the day greet you, friend? That's what I need to add to our quotes. How does the day greet you, friend? I think this function was having a problem with our member stream. I think that's why it wasn't working. So I don't have to bother with your problem. It's exactly the sort of emotional connection I want with a significant person in my life. That's so funny. Yeah, I think sometimes my problems are caused by myself. And it's like at a certain point, if somebody really loves you, they're gonna... Not that they're tired of you and your problems, but if they really love you and want you to be better, they're eventually gonna say, listen, man, you're causing this, dude. You don't have to do this to yourself. I don't want to see you do this to yourself. So therefore, be better. They're both Mr. Anderson quotes? Are you serious? That's hilarious. Look at the screen. They're both Mr. A quotes. Oh no. It gives me hope for humanity, so stop that, Mr. A. If you ever feel like your life is circling the drain, just know that cosmologically it is. Great. Yo, thank you. Wait, again? Blessings, blessings. Bro, thanks again. For the 100 bits, man. This is the second time. Dude, thank you. Okay, wait. Where are we? Sorry, I'm late. I've been sick all weekend, and you thought being sick was a bigger priority than being... How could you? I'm so sorry you're sick, dude. That sucks. I hope you're feeling better. If you feel small and insignificant, I'll address those concerns. That's awesome. That's funny. If you feel small and insignificant, I'll address those concerns when it's important. That's so sad. I love that. Where are we going? Okay, we're gonna ask about Oren. Oren, what is he? Forgot his last name, so I can't look for that. Bearclaw, right. Your journal has been updated! Great are the tales of Oren Bearclaw, and his legacy continues. Sorry, chat. I have to shut you guys down. I can't see. Wait, where is it? Oh, Farvin. Farvin Oren, the great battle mage, lives the life of his ancestors, protecting all the people of the land from danger. So I'm destroying a guy that's actively protecting people from danger, even if it's based on a legacy that's not true. He's at least doing good things with it, and I'm destroying him. Why? Farvin Oren. Been sitting in a hot shower racking up the bill. Aw, man. Farvin Oren. Okay, let's see. Come with me and you'll be in a world of absolute frustration. Oh, wondrous is Farvin Oregon. Have I been saying the name wrong this whole time? Orion, the powerful battle mage. He single-handedly slew a Daedroth lord who wished to enslave us all. Oh, is he making this up? Is he making all this up? Even now he has traveled with his servants to Narmok to rid that poor town of some evil presence. I think he's lying. I think I'm fed up with people playing the victim in society. I'm tired of the type of person who always thinks they're the poor thing in the story. Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Wait, she said Narmok, right? I think what makes it worse is people being invalidated. I think if I think like if people are said like, hey, I can validate part of what you're saying, but also you need to realize you're part of the equation. Like a balanced response to people. And then people have to then be responsible enough to say, oh yeah, maybe I am the common denominator in some of these situations that I find myself in time after time. If they're that type of person. Wait, Narmok. Where's Narmok? I'm so bad at this, man. I'm so bad at this. Just give me the cities, man. Give me a city view and like a every location view. Oh, I hate this. The one thing I wish I could mod is this entire map. Where's Narmok? Wow, now there's an artifact from early YouTube. Classic days right there. Classic. Ah! Where's the location? Nesis. Nesis. Not Narmok. Oh, come on. We can find it. We can find it. We can find it. I wouldn't think it'd be this far away from Vivek, though. Tel Brenora. Molag Maw. Mount Baby. Mount Kond. Olamayan. Telesero. Arabenisum Camp. I don't even know where this is. Okay, I don't know which place I missed in this whole map, but... Eternus, enjoy the stream all. Good to see you. I must be back to work, though, on days this week. Have fun? There will be no fun had. None. It's not allowed. Okay, guys. I myself have some things that I must attend to. We shall find Nawmok on the next stream. Making it our... I guess we could call this our Daedric Shrine stream. Because that's really what we're doing. Nerdy, what are you looking for? I'm looking for Narmok. But yes, we shall find it. We shall find it soon. Okay, guys. Oh, and we were just about to stop. Oh, Narmok. Have a good one, you absolute units of people. I too need to get going. Yes. Life calls on us. Well. The only politics we must worry about is the one in game. Particularly, wait, Tribunal. I don't know. We'll get started on Tribunal very soon. Which I'm very excited about. I hate, by the way, that YouTube chat can read Twitch chat, but not vice versa. Do you not see the chat on the screen? YouTube chat can't read Twitch chat. They can only read it in their, on the screen. Which, to be honest, it is a little small, I've been told. The chat, for depending on what device you're using, is a little small. So, it would be cool if you could natively see the chats, but I don't think they're going, you know, the different, what do you call them? The different platforms are going to play that friendly with each other. But, that's it, which is a bummer. It's a bummer. I remain in it. Sorry, my brain does not work too well right now. Hey, I feel that. I feel that. I'm so bad when I'm on the typing end of things. Okay, alrighty. Let's do our roll call. And for anyone who had to peace out a little early, sorry you didn't get to hear your lovely names. Calling all rolls? All the rolls! All the Hawaiian rolls, I am calling you. Come be with me in safety. I promise, I have a special place to take care of you. Okay, we had Dame Succubus. Well, we technically had Remy Welsh, who is Artemis Noctis. Wait, I need to read this on the screen. Stewable. That's an L. I got you, man. But let me know if you're like, dude, it's all wrong. Just, you could tell me. Sugar Daddy Jimmy C or Invictus. Hunter, Max Murphy. Monoligius, who, cheered 200 bits. Thank you so much. Autumn. Man, my writing was so small, I am not reliable right now. Alone in Dystopia. We had Kamanga, Brooklyn Arts, Artipu, Ryan Owicki, Nellybird, Marstar, Mr. A, and Nunya. Does Morrowind have no, I don't know. No? Does Morrowind have no? No. No null. There's no null in Morrowind. Hawaiian rolls are the bomb, dude. Dude, you have no idea. I had some with, and I didn't have barbecue sauce, so I kind of had to make my own barbecue sauce. And I had some chicken, and I had some Hawaiian rolls, and I had cheese, and I had butter, and it was amazing. And now I'm hungry, guys. I hope you guys have a good one. We're going to continue with Daedric quests on Thursday. Member stream tomorrow in Knights of the Old Republic. And, of course, Fallout Fridays will be coming up. It's at the end of the week. It's so far away. But I hope you guys have a good one. For those of you at work, have a good time. For those of you who are sick, as we know, Nanya, I hope you get better. And I forgot to mention, for those who are lurking, we love you too. I will see you guys in the next one.